Have you ever had an amazing travel idea that just kind of disappears into thin air? Well, today we're building the playbook to fix that for good. We're going to walk through the super simple but powerful communication skills you need to turn those maybe one-day trips into a, hey, the tickets are booked reality.
I mean, we've all been there, right? You got this incredible idea for a trick, but actually getting it from that first spark of an idea to a real, solid plan, it can feel impossible. Like, how do you even start the conversation to get your friends or family on board? That's exactly the gap we're going to close today.
Okay, first things first, the brainstorming session. Honestly, this is the best part. It's all about just throwing ideas out there, seeing what sticks, and turning that vague, what if we went somewhere cool, into an exciting, okay, let's actually go.
Now look at this. It's basically the two sides of any good travel conversation. On the left, you've got your opening move. Simple, easy ways to get an idea on the table. How about Sydney? Perfect. But what's just as important is what comes next. On the right, you see these really polite, constructive ways to offer a different idea. Saying something like, I'd rather try a safari, isn't shutting the conversation down. It's keeping the ball rolling.
So, think of these phrases as your go-to toolkit for that first chat. Why don't we? And let's. Those are fantastic for kicking things off with a lot of positive energy. And then you've got I'd rather and I'd prefer to, which are, perfect for gently steering the conversation towards something you're really excited about, without sounding pushy. Having these in your back pocket just makes everything so much smoother. So, you've done it. You've actually landed on a destination. Awesome. Now we shift gears a little. We're moving from those big, exciting ideas to the nitty-gritty details. This part is all about asking the right questions to figure out, okay, can we actually make this happen?
First up, and you know it's the big one, the cost. Let's be real, this is usually the make-or-break question. Whether you're calling a hotel or just looking online, getting a clear number is step one. And you don't need to be fancy. A simple, direct question like, how much is a single bedroom, is all it takes to start putting that budget together.
But hold on, because the price isn't the whole story, right? The next super important step is to figure out the value. Is breakfast thrown in? Is there a pool? Do you get free Wi-Fi? Asking what's included helps you compare your options and really see what you're getting for your money.
And this is where we get into those little details that can seriously save you a headache later. Knowing the check-in and check-out times is huge. It stops you from showing up way too early with all your luggage or having to scramble on your last day. And asking about restaurant hours? That's just smart. It's how you avoid landing after a long flight only to find out everything's closed.
All right, the research is done, you like what you're seeing, and you're ready to make it official. It's time for the action step, making the actual reservation. This is that exciting moment where your travel plan stops being a plan and starts becoming real.
Look how simple this is when you break it down. Just 4 easy steps. 1, say exactly what you want. 2, give them the specific dates. 3, provide your name and number. And 4, figure out the payment. Seriously, if you just follow this little script, it takes all the stress and guesswork out of making that booking call. It's just clean, it's efficient, and it makes sure you don't miss anything.
So you've made the booking, but hang on, you're not quite done yet. This is the final, and I'd argue one of the most important steps, confirming everything. Think of this as your insurance policy, your peace of mind, the thing that makes sure there are absolutely no nasty surprises when you show up. This little checklist right here is your final sanity check. So the column on the left, that's the stuff you need to give them. But I want you to pay close attention to the column on the right. That is the critical information you have to get back from them. A confirmation number, the exact total price, and those check-in and check-out times. Once you have everything on the right, you can finally relax, knowing your booking is totally locked in.
And this, right here, is what a great, solid confirmation sounds like. When the person on the other end gives you a specific time frame for when you'll get that written confirmation, it just shows they're on top of it. It's that final piece of the puzzle, that verbal handshake that says, yup, we've got you, everything is set. So there it is, a complete playbook, from start to finish, for taking a travel idea out of your head and turning it into a confirmed booking. You know how to brainstorm, how to do the research, how to book it, and how to confirm it. So the only question left is, where are you going to go next?